Greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is me, the Ravenous Spectre, and this is yet another pickups video. Now, previously I was talking about how I was going to go more in depth of some other things that I had picked up besides just video games, and that's what I'm going to do here today, especially considering also my girlfriend has also picked up a few gaming-related type of things as well. Which, by the way, she also has a YouTube channel with our friend Heather called Pixel Gamer Girls on YouTube if you want to go check them out. So, yeah, go ahead and check out some of their videos and streams and whatnot, and give them a subscription and a like on other videos, so on and so forth. So anyways, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started here. Some of the stuff is hers, and the rest is mine, or ours, or whatever you want to say. And the first one that I want to show here, as a matter of fact, is something that I was going to show previously. Now, I know in my previous video, I spoke about the Legend of Zelda calendar, and yeah, it's still pinned up somewhere, so it's all well and good. I'm not going to worry about that. I'll just do that in another video. I completely forgot to get it when I had sat down to do this video. But anyways, one of the things here that I really wanted to show that I forgot to previously is a lovely set of glasses that was an early Valentine's Day gift from my girlfriend, and it is from the newest God of War. Look at that. Aren't those just gorgeous? Drinking glasses, which I probably will not be taking out of the package. I had really thought about taking them out. Official PlayStation thingamajiggy right there. It says official licensed product. Well, no kidding. I wanted, oh, there ain't nothing on the bottom. Need to be really careful when I was turning that over. I didn't want the glasses to fall out, but they're actually held in right here by a little plastic thingy. So I thought that they were just kind of sitting in there, but they're actually held in by a little plastic thingamajiggy down here on the bottom. So yeah, they both look the same, but they have different colors, and they look gorgeous. And actually, they were rather inexpensive as far as I'm concerned. I think it was like $11.95 or something. But for something that gorgeous, I was like, yes, this is awesome. And definitely excited for the new God of War, which I'm going to be getting the collector's edition of God of War, not the Stone Basin edition, because that was coming with stuff that I really didn't care about, and I wasn't going to pay extra money to get it. So I just went ahead and got the collector's edition. So I'll definitely be doing an unboxing of that when that comes in, when it ships in on April the 20th, which is when the game releases. Well, I should be getting it on April 20th, because anytime you end up ordering anything online, specifically from Best Buy, then you should be getting your item the day that it ends up releasing. So anyways, the next one that we have here is, actually I'm going to go ahead and do from my girlfriend's side of the things. She ended up picking up Lara Croft for $5, a pop figure from, what was it, Books A Million, as a matter of fact. They had it on sale for $5, so she went ahead and picked that up because she really did like the first, or the reboot, I should say, of the Rise of the Tomb Raider, and she's yet to play the second one, but she really did like Laura in that and decided to go ahead and pick that up, especially considering it was $5. You know, it was like basically half price. So anyways, the next one that we have here is something that she actually ended up picking up from Target, and it's a little one of those plug-and-play thingies. It's a PacMan one right here. This looks so cute. Excuse me. But it has where you open it up in the back, and the cord comes out, and you plug it into the TV, and you actually have to put batteries in this. I thought there was like a power cable or something that went inside of it, but it's not. You actually have to put, like, I think 4 AA's or something in it to be able to access it. But it's got, what games did it have on back here? It had, let's see real quick. It's got Pac-Man, Galaga, Exevious, Dig Dug, New Rally X, Super Pac-Man, Pac-and-Pal, Pac-Man Plus, Mappy, Galaxian, what the heck is that? Bosconian? Something like that. And they also ended up adding in Level 256, which, from what it says here, it was the original arcade game that had 256 levels, and level 256 was like a half-jumbled screen that only a few people in the world were able to complete. So now it says on level 256, you can start at level 255 and perfect their skills to become a master player of 256, whatever. Which actually, I had played that, and I understand where it was coming from, because when I was going through playing it, there was, like, when you eat the little power pellets, the ghosts wouldn't turn blue, so you couldn't go and eat the ghosts. And I think there was like times where you would just go straight through the ghosts, but then other times they could get to you. It was weird. It was like messed up. But yeah, she ended up getting this for like $10 at Target, and I never really wanted to get any plug and plays or anything like that, and I don't know if she ever really knew about them, but she found out about it. She liked it. She's like, oh, for $10, I really want to get it. We plugged it up and played it some and whatnot. And it's also a nice little display piece as well, especially when it's got like the little pixelated kind of PacMan there. And it's kind of funny how they have like the on-off switch right there where an eye would be, which is kind of funny. But anyways, the next thing I have here is actually I ended up doing a video on the Pixel Gamer Girls channel, as a matter of fact, which was this lovely thing, which actually is out of the box, so I'm gonna have to show it like in two different things. It was a gift that I actually got from my girlfriend for her birthday. It's a Horizon Zero Dawn Aloy figure, and it's a nice little package right there. I ended up doing a video for her. Actually, she spoke over it, and I went ahead and kind of modeled it, if you will, just kind of taking it out and showing it and whatnot. But she's definitely going to hold on to the box, which of course, why wouldn't you? It's a gorgeous box, and it came from ThinkGeek as well, and we know how friggin' expensive they can be sometimes. But believe it or not, this was actually reasonably priced as far as I'm concerned. I'm not a person who goes out of my way to buy large figures or anything like that, or pay out the ass for them or nothing like that. So actually, I think altogether I paid like $40 or $50 altogether for this, but it's a really good looking figure, I think, and I'm not going to take it out of the package there. I'm just going to show it to you as best as I can from that angle, if you will. She ended up taking it out, pulling it out, and wanted to set it up like this. She didn't want to get any dust on her or anything like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna take it out or nothing, but I'm pretty sure you got a pretty good look at it there. Well, maybe I can pop off the front here without actually taking her out completely, is my whole point. But yeah, there you go. And the cool thing is that her bowstring right there is actually really, it feels like string. It's not just like you can't move it or anything or touch it or nothing like that. Like it's just a hard, stiff piece of plastic. It's actual like string, like it would be a bowstring. So yeah, I ended up picking that up for her. And so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side, and I'll put that back together in a little bit. Let's see. The next thing that we have here, as I was speaking before previously, some of the different like anime movies or animated movies or stuff like that I actually wanted to showcase on there, considering one of the things about my channel is about anime, and some of the things I have here is dealing with anime, except for one of them, and I figured I would just go ahead and show it anyways because it's a really uniquely animated feature. And the first one here is The Lord of the Rings right here. This is actually from the 1970s. Really unique animated style. Got it for like a couple dollars at Goodwill. Really did like it. I've only seen it once, but there's actually a trilogy of these. There's The Hobbit, and then there's this one, and I think the third one is called Return of the King. I've seen the Hobbit one when I was really young, and I saw this one some years ago and finally got my hands on it. Actually saw The Hobbit for like $15 or something at Target, the 1970s animated film, but I didn't want to pay that much for it. And the third one, I think, is Return of the King, which I've never seen before, but definitely really unique and interesting how they also implement like real people in there, but they like animate over them in some scenes. It's kind of freaky as well. I almost said me and my grandmother. Me and my girlfriend, we were seeing it. She kind of got freaked out by it. She's like, animation like that kind of freaks me out a little bit. And I said, yes, I know where you're coming from because it's real people, but it's like animated over and it's just really weird looking. So, but anyways, the next one that I got here is a Kirby movie, as a matter of fact. And it's called Fright to the Finish. And I ended up getting this for my girlfriend because she's a real big Kirby fan. Got it for like $2 at Goodwill. We haven't watched it just yet, but it was a gift that I also had wanted to give for her. It was just a couple bucks, and I was like, yeah, we can go ahead and sit this down and check this out and so on and so forth, because she really is a big Kirby fan. Haven't seen it yet, don't really know what to expect out of it. Maybe Kirby does a strip tease, who knows. But the only thing he probably really would be taking off is his shoes. But anyways, I don't know why in the world I got even talking about that. But anyways, the next one that we have here is Dot Hack, Legend of the Twilight series. I haven't seen this. I have played some of the Dot Hack games, and if you've seen some of my previous pickups videos, I did actually pick up Dot Hack GU for the PS4 some months back. Haven't gotten all the way through it. Seen a little bit of the animes, like Dot Hack Sign, which I want to get at some point. And yeah, I always knew that this existed, but I never actually watched it. Maybe it's more like a cutesy, wootsy, pootsy kind of anime dealing with characters in the Dot Hack universe. But definitely looking forward to getting around to looking at it and watching it at some point. If any of you guys have seen any of these, leave some comments below so I can see exactly what I would be getting myself into. But of course, it's complete. It's got 3 discs there. When I first opened this, honest to God, I thought that the second one wasn't in there when they were putting it in there, because I got it from this place called Player's Choice, which I've mentioned before in some of my previous videos. That's actually down at a beach area that they get new stuff and used stuff, and I didn't even think that they put the second disc in there until I flipped it over and realized that it was in there. So yeah, I got that for about $7 or something like that. And this next one I think I probably got for probably about 5 or 6. And speaking of Dot Hack GU, there's also an anime for it, Dot Hack GU Trilogy, which from what I know is supposed to be from what a friend of mine told me, it's supposed to be all the cutscenes put all into one anime. Like, they're animated differently in a ways. They don't look exactly like the game, but it's almost like all the cutscenes were put together to form like its own movie out of all 3 games. Not really sure, haven't gotten all the way through it. The only thing that sucks about this is it wasn't dubbed over. It's only subbed. So you're listening to Japanese voices while you're reading the dialogue, which I don't prefer my animes to be like that. I want to watch the gorgeous animation, and I want to hear the dialogue. That's how I am. I don't want to have to jolt back and forth across the screen, reading what they're saying and looking at the animation at the same time. So that's just me. I'd rather have it dubbed. So anyway, and some people will be like, well, you're not a true anime fan if you don't watch it subbed. Well, screw you. I don't care. I want to watch it dubbed. Anyways, but yeah, definitely going to get around to watching that again. I got a little ways into it, but hadn't finished it or anything like that. And I think there was something unique about this. Well, the movie's obviously in there, duh. But it's kind of cool that they have like that little inside sleeve right there, which I guess if you wanted to, you could flip it around and end up having that as your own, as another little thingy on the outside there. But yeah, I was just gonna probably just keep it as it is, even though the other side the other side looks really cool as well. And the last thing that we have here to talk about is actually a Studio Ghibli film. I have been wanting to collect these movies. I've seen a few of them. I've seen Princess Mononoke, and I've seen Spirited Away, and I've seen Howl's Moving Castle. I've seen bits and pieces of some of the other ones, but this one is Castle in the Sky. Got this also from Goodwill for a couple $, and apparently it looks like it ain't even being used, and the disc look really good too, and it's complete. Got the special features in there, and I didn't even know Mark Hamill was in this, but apparently he is. And so definitely getting down to wanting to watch this again at some point, check out the special features, so on and so forth. What was funny was I was in Goodwill, me and my girlfriend were in there, we were checking out, and I had a Howl's Moving Castle shirt on that I also got from there for like $2 or $3. And I was standing there at the checkout, and one of the women that was working there saw it, recognized it, and handed this to me because she was getting ready to put it out on the shelf. And I was like, oh yeah, I said, I don't have this one. I said, I really been wanting to check it out though. And because the animation from Studio Ghibli is amazing. From what I've heard, they're almost like the Japanese Disney, if you will, which I totally get that and I understand that. But definitely getting around to checking that out at some point, and going to get those other Studio Ghibli films later on down the line whenever I can. I like to get them on Blu-ray, but if I get them on DVD, then so be it. It's not really on any sweat off of my sack, if you will. As long as I'm able to get a hold of them and watch them, that's the main thing that really appeals to me. But that's actually everything. Besides the Zelda Zelda calendar again that I completely forgot about, and I apologize for that. But I can't talk today. In the next pickups, breathe, Spectre, breathe. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck's bothering me? Nothing. But yeah, whenever I do another pickups video later on down the line, I'll go ahead and add that in. I apologize that I completely forgot to add it into this one. But anyways, I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later, taters.